Hello guys, this is Keyapp, platform for app analytics and app keyword promotion, and it is a new episode of Keyapp Academy. But before watching this video, please subscribe to our channel to get all the news about App Store optimization, keyword promotion, and to get updates from our service. Also, if you like our episodes, please leave your comments and likes. We really appreciate this, and this makes us to create even more video content for you. In today's video, we would like to discuss how to define how much budget you need to boost your app to top for particular keyword. So when we are talking about budget, the first thing which should be mentioned is that the final price of campaign or several campaigns depends on the cost per install. Usually keyword installs are sold by one, and the final price of campaign depends on the amount of installs and on the cost of one install. At our service, you can check all the prices at our website in the section prices or already at the platform in my profile section. Here you can check the prices for different regions for both platforms, for Google Play and for App Store. So basically, the final price depends on how many installs are used in particular campaign. But how to define how many installs are needed to get the particular position, we will discuss further. Unfortunately, it is not possible to tell for sure how many installs and how much budget you may need to boost the app to top for particular keyword, because the results of keyword promotion depend not only on the keyword installs or service you order keyword installs from. The results depends also on different other factors such as conversion rate, the amount of reviews, the amount of positive, negative reviews, the overall app rating. So basically, the better conversion rates, rating, and review the application has, the lower amount of installs and budget you may need to boost to top. But anyway, if you contact us, for example, and ask how many installs I may need to get top position for the keyword casino app in Canada, most probably we will be able you to tell an approximate amount, at least to start with and to achieve the first results, because within the time we work we have met huge amount of cases and we have worked with so different apps, games, apps categories. So we will be able at least to check the statistics and get how many installs may be needed. But how we define how many installs to start with or to continue the campaign with? First of all, it is needed to mention that it depends a lot on the app position for the keyword. At our platform, in My Keywords, you can check this here in this section, and it is called rank. So the app rank for the search request, it is actually the app position. And here the logic is the next. It may seem that the promotion in top 10 is easier than to promote the app from 150 position to 20th position. And it may sound logical, but it is not true, and Google and Apple algorithm does not work this way. Actually, it is easier to boost the app from low position to top 20 than from top 10, for example, to top 3. The question here is why, and the answer is the following. Because in top 10, the competitiveness between apps for the keywords is already higher. So in top 10, more installs may be needed to boost to top 3. The second issue, which influences how many installs are needed to start with to get top 20, top 10, is keyword popularity. Actually, all the keywords may be divided in three groups. The first group is the keyword of low popularity or of low competitiveness or of low traffic. These are keywords which do not have a lot of searches daily, and they are not so competitive. If we evaluate the score of such keywords, usually the score is from 5, what is the minimum, to 10, 15. And usually such keywords of low popularity are long-tailed, so they are combined of several words. The second group is the keywords of middle popularity or of middle competitiveness. The score for such keywords is already from 10, 15 to approximately 30 if we are talking about some popular categories such as astrology, health and fitness, etc. But the promotion for such keywords is already more difficult than the promotion for long tail, not popular keywords. And the third group of keywords according to the popularity is the keywords of high traffic, of high competitiveness. In most cases, if the keyword score is higher than 40, 50, it is popular keyword and it has a lot of searches daily on the store. You may see all such information here in my keywords at our platform. You can check this score and basically you can check the approximate amount of daily searches of the keyword, so the traffic. But remember that these numbers of traffic are not from the store, because both Google Play and App Store do not give official data, and the situation with score actually is the same. Only App Store gives an official data. It shows search ads popularity and takes this from Apple search ads. And at this stage, you may have a question how the current app position for the keywords and the keyword popularity may help to distinguish and define the budget you need to boost the app for the keyword to particular rank. So basically that all the data we can use, except some internal data of previous campaigns, to decide how many installs to put. But anyway, we have a common rules both for Google Play and for App Store. If we are talking for Google Play, this platform requires a less amount of installs to get the top, but it requires longer campaigns. In such a way, if your app has low position even for the keyword of high popularity, like here our app has the position 104 and the keyword is popular because the score is 57. But anyway, even in such cases for Google Play, you can start with low amount of installs, like 10, 15 installs daily, and increase every day for 20-25% until you reach top 20. In the promotion and keyword promotion, when we create a strategy for the client, the first aim we have is to hit top 20 as the beginning. And then already we see how the keyword and how the app reacts to promotion, how positions increase, and if it is needed to give more installs to the particular keywords. If the positions are higher, like it is already top 20, for Google Play, we usually recommend to use the following amounts. Like if the keyword is of low popularity but the position is in top 20, it is enough to start with 15, 20 installs for the first test campaign to check how the keyword reacts to promotion. If the keywords of middle popularity, it is okay to start with 30-40 installs and increase every day for 20-25%. Usually the campaigns should be of 6-7 days of length. If the keyword is popular and the app is already in top 20, top 15 for Android, it is completely enough to start with 40, 50 installs for the first campaign and increase this amount for 20-25%. In such a way, you will be able to create a kind of strategy for the first campaigns, and you will be able to get how much budget you need at least for the first steps. So here you can see different keywords of different popularity with different ranks. And as an example, I would like to give some notes of how I would set the keyword promotion campaign for this search request. For example, here is the keyword drawing. Remember that it is Google, and the current position is 35th, and the score of the keyword is 5. So it is a keyword of low popularity, and we remember that there is no need to set a lot of installs for such keywords. In this case, the position is not in top 20. The keyword is not popular, so it will be completely enough to set 10-15 installs for the first day, and every day during 6-7 days increase this amount for 20-25%. If in such a way you see that the position increases, the results are possible, so you can continue the same strategy, and in such a way you will be able to predict the budget for all the future campaigns, taking into the account the position, the keyword popularity, and actually the results you get within the current campaign with the current used amount. Finally, let's talk about App Store. When we are talking about iOS, this strategy is completely different, and in most cases, more installs are needed. So basically, the logic about positions and the score is the same. So the higher the score is, the more competitive the keyword is, and the more difficult it is to promote the app for such a request. And about the rank, the same. The lower the rank, the more easier it will be to boost to top 20, for example, than from top 10 to top 3. But App Store algorithm works in a different way, and it requires more installs. About Android, we have talked that if the position is not in top 20, and if the score is not so high, it is completely enough to start with 10-15 installs. But for iOS, if we are talking about competitive regions, usually it is the US, Canada, Australia, and Europe, we will start with higher amount of downloads. Where for Google Play we use 10-15, for App Store it may be 40-50. And for App Store, we won't spread the campaign for 6-7 days. Usually, we spread the campaign for 1, maximum 2 days, just to add the installs, to check how the keyword and how the app reacts to promotion, and then to decide if the increase needed. In such a case, you will see the fast result after the installs, and you will be able to define the budget faster, because Apple algorithm updates the position faster and reacts to installs faster, and in such a way you will need less amount of time to distinguish how many you need for particular position. But anyway, if the position is low, like here, 79th, and the score, sorry, I have updated the position and it is 109th, and this score is 33. For Apple, it is already high score, and we see that the keyword itself is combined only of one word, it is short tail keyword, so we can assume that this search request is popular among users. According to this, we see the rank and we see the score. As we understand, the rank is low and we do not need to use a lot of installs daily. So if the rank is not in top 20, just set 40-50 installs to check how the app reacts. And in such a way, you will see the price of campaign and you will understand the cost of such promotion. After this, you check the results and decide if an increase is needed. If the positions are higher and you would like to get even more higher, you just increase the amount of installs for 25-30%, so basically a little bit the same as for Android. If we are talking about such keywords, for example, Atlas Games, we see that the position is high, but the score is low. It is 5, what makes this keyword of low popularity. And in such cases, accepting that it is iOS and it is the US, we see that not more than 50-60 installs are needed to get higher. You just start with such an amount and see the results and decide if some more increase is needed. If we are talking about the general price of the whole promotion, unfortunately, it is not possible to define for sure. As I have said, it depends on many factors, and your application may react completely different to the promotion, even for the same keyword of the application we promoted previously, because your application has its own metrics, its own reviews and rating, and it influences a lot. But anyway, in such a way, when you know how many installs to set, you can define the budgets for each step of promotion. So if the positions are low, you start with low amount of installs for Google Play, so it is cheaper. And of course, with high amount of installs for App Store, it is already more expensive because more installs are needed. And if you see that the positions are higher, in most cases it may be needed 100 plus installs daily for App Store, even for the keywords of low competitiveness, because the work of the algorithm is completely different. And for Google, it will be still enough, like 20 installs daily for the keywords of low popularity, which is in top 10. We would really be happy to be able to say you the exact price of each keyword boosting, but unfortunately that is not completely possible because a lot of factors and keyword promotion is not so easy as it may seem at the first sight. But anyway, if you need any help with some starting strategy and if you want to define some starting budget for your app and your keywords, just contact your personal manager or our support team. We will check this. We will check the position. We will check the keyword popularity. We will check if we have worked with such keywords and app category previously and how much was spent in that cases. So please contact us if you have any questions. We will be happy to assist and will do our best to give you an understanding how many installs and how much funds may be needed to boost your app to top for particular keyword. Get top positions in the search with Keyapp.